Have you noticed something? That you know English, you understand English well, but at the time of speaking, your tongue gets stuck or your tongue does not cooperate anymore, right? The problem is not about your grammar is weak or you don't understand. Everything is okay. But the tongue muscle is not trained enough. That's the main problem. And for removing that problem, for eradicating it, you have to spend your 10 minutes a day. Think about this thing in this way. If you will not walk regularly, your legs become weak. And if you don't exercise regularly, your muscles become stiff. In the same way, if our tongue is not trained enough to produce English sounds, it will not train overnight. Got it? Fluency is not only brain training, it is also our tongue training. So, your lips, your jaw, your ears, and your tongue all need practice regularly. Through this video, I would like to challenge you and your children that you just spend 10 minutes a day and you will see different results within a week. Like you have to spend 10 minutes of your day. You will be training your tongue, your lips, your ears, and jaw. Everything will be clear to you after a week. You have to wait for a few days for this result. I would like to tell you 5 things which can work in this way. You have to speak, you have to read, but it's allowed. It should be louder. It should be like you are training your muscles. Okay? Repeat any 5 sentences in your 10 minutes duration, and you have to follow a speaker and his or her pronunciation also. How he is pronouncing the word, you have to catch the pattern and you have to speak aloud with the same intonation and same pattern. Stand in front of a mirror and speak aloud with yourself, because you are your own friend and you know yourself better, that which aspect or which area is weaker and what to do for improving that area. The other thing I would like to share is these 10 minutes may look smaller, but if you will go for the result, I'll definitely assure you that your 10 minutes a day for 30 days will equal to 300 minutes practicing speaking English, and it's louder. So for 30 days, if you are just spending your 10 minutes, you will get 300 minutes for practicing speaking English. So that is equivalent to your performance, and you can check your performance by recording your video and your speaking pattern. But after 30 days, you will be glad to see that the results are varied. I would like to take example of 2 students. Both are boys. One is speaking for 10 minutes a day, as I am telling you, and another is just taking all the notes from a teacher, and whatever he is speaking at the school, it's only confined with that. But here the second boy is not consistent in his efforts, but the first one, who is reading aloud for 10 minutes, can create a big difference because his reading can gives him confidence. But the second is not consistent, he is not practicing it, he is not training his muscles. So when a question is given to him, or he may be asked to speak something in his class, maybe that boy feel or may take some time to translate that whole sentence or that whole paragraph in his mind and then speak out louder. But the first one, who was already practicing, it's very easy for him. It's like easy task. So with this example, I would like to take your attention toward this matter, that if you spend your 10 minutes a day, you will also see different results by being consistent with this process. The difference is not talent, the difference is consistency. And your future your habits, they decide your future and what are your intentions. So promise yourself for 10 minutes, not for 2 hours. Your 10 minutes can create a big difference if you are consistent in this process. Train your tongue, train your confidence, train yourself for speaking English well. Fluency is not maintained or not built in one day or an overnight. But yes, to assure you, I must say that it can be built through 10 minutes a day. Powerful. Your tongue speaks what your habits practice. So, my dear friends, it's my request that those who are struggling, those who are beginner, they can use this approach in their daily habit, as their daily habit, and they can speak for just 10 minutes. They can train their muscle, they can train their confidence, and they can stay in this process by being consistent. So, my dear friends, English is not difficult, it is unfamiliar, and whatever is unfamiliar becomes familiar once you daily practice it. With this, I take leave. Namaste.